Okay, I looked at your assignment last week. I saw there were several you didn't know how to do, and that's fine. Okay, that's fine. So I'm going to kind of scale it back a little bit. So go to this side right here. And on all these problems, we have to find out what the x equals. Okay. Okay, so I have at some number x that if I add 5 to it, I come up with 10. Now, some know it mentally, some don't. That's fine, but there is a way to figure it out. Okay, here's the equals. The opposite of plus 5 is minus 5. So I'm going to minus 5, and then that cross that out. Then I come to the other side, and I minus 5 here. So 10 minus 5 is 5, so I know that x equals 5. Okay, here's the side of the x. I see we have a minus 2, so the opposite of minus 2 is plus 2. So when I do that, I cross out. Then I also need to plus 2 to the 12. And 12 plus 2 is 14. Okay, this says negative 5 plus x equals 10. So that negative 5 is like minus 5. Okay, so the opposite of minus 5 would be to plus 5 in order to get rid of it there. Then I also need to plus 5 over here with my 10. And 10 plus 5 is 15. Okay. 7 plus x. Now the 7, if it doesn't have a sign in front of it, it's a plus. Okay. So the opposite of a plus 7 would be a minus 7. So those cancel. And then I want a minus 7 here on the other side of the equals with my 16. So 16 minus 7 is 9. Okay, I have some number x that if I add a 2 to it, it gives me 10. So the opposite of plus 2 would be minus 2. Now we got to go to the other side of the equals because it's like you're balancing something. If you take 2 away from one side to keep it balanced and equal, you have to take it away from the other. Okay, so 10 minus 2 is 8. And again, this makes sense because 8 plus 2 is 10. Okay, so if x is 8, if I put an 8 there and plus a 2, I get 10. Okay, x minus 4 equals 16. So the opposite of minus 4 is plus 4. And then I need to add 4 to the other side of the equation, so plus 4. 16 plus 4 then is 20, which makes sense because 20 minus 4 is 16. Okay.